look, people are criticizing Meghan Markle for this. I actually, and I'm not a big Meghan Markle fan, I think this is funny. I think it's endearing. I like to see this. And let me do a Fox News alert here for those who are criticizing her. You are pregnant. You are not dead, okay? So I run in the mornings, and people are like, how do you run when you're pregnant? You can run when you're pregnant. You can dance when you're pregnant. She's dancing just before giving birth. Women are amazing. They do amazing things. I love this. I'm going to send you guys a twerking video from the hospital in just a few weeks. Play it live on air. I'm not actually going to do that because I don't have that kind of talent. I don't twerk in the mirror, but I do run. So.
I'm not going to criticize a pregnant woman on this show. I can't even believe you brought me into this discussion. But I will say that let me go after. It's Harry, right? Harry's the one in there.
Yeah.
What a dork. Harry comes in, he keeps getting in the way of the video. He's like, I want to be in this video. He reminds me of like the guy, get up on the dance floor. He doesn't really want to dance, but he's trying.
So yeah, that's really good to hear people have similar views as my view, and many other people have watched the video. So let's keep on listening to other people's view as well.
I don't understand why so many of you hate Meghan. Like, you hate her. You actually have hatred in your heart for somebody that you've never met. Like, this woman, all she has to do is breathe. She breathes out of line and you lot are onto her. And the comments I'm seeing online, classless. They're tacky. The royal family would never do that. Not the royal family caught up in the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. Not the royal family who were friends and frequently partied with Jimmy Savile. Not the royal family who were adulterers. Not the royal family who treated Princess Diana like absolute shite. But God forbid, Harry and Meghan are in the labour room catching a vibe, doing a challenge, the baby mama challenge from 4 years ago, decide to share a moment online, showing their fun personalities. And the worst part of it is, look at the shape of her baby bump. They definitely used a surrogate. There's no way that she was pregnant. Are you guys, are you not sick? Are you unwell? First of all, you can clearly see that Meghan's got monitors around her belly, right? The moves that she's doing, those moves, first of all, the girl can dance. You lot are just jealous because you could never. Secondly, those moves are going to help the baby come out, right? She's doing all the right things. Look how happy they both look in this video. Some of you lot are so bitter. And the maddest thing is, right, 90% of you are just peeved that Harry married a woman of colour. That's what it comes down to. That's why you're so peeved. Because you can't believe he went against the grain. You don't have to like Meghan. Not everybody likes everyone. Not everyone is for everyone, right? You don't need to like her. You don't need to compare her to Kate. Her and Kate are two completely different people. Kate is very calm and placid and, doesn't go against the grain. She's, she does everything she's supposed to do. That's Kate. Great. Good for her. Meghan's a bit more colourful around the edges. She likes to have a bit of fun. You might not like her. She might not be your cup of tea. That's okay.
The meltdown of the Meghan British hating public, especially the British media, has been so hilariously predictable. They're losing their godforsaken minds and we love to see it. I mean, all she did was dance while pregnant. Oh my God. Let's take a look at some of the headlines and their comments. Sarah Vi. Did they think twerking like trailer trash teens would endear them to the masses? They're already endeared to the masses, my dear. Those who don't like them and hate them, nobody wants to be endeared to them. And can I just say, it takes a trailer trash to know what a trailer trash is, and I think you appear to be the only trailer trash here. Camilla be like, even in my wildest pregnancy moments, I can't imagine twerking like Meghan. Can you twerk? Can you move your body to the rhythm? Look, it takes a certain kind of je ne sais quoi to be able to move and to be able to dance. And quite frankly, this statement here, like many mothers, what are you talking about? Many mothers do everything they can possibly do, like I did, to get the baby out after 40 weeks. And what Meghan was doing was perfectly normal, not unusual. I danced. Many mothers dance. Hell, I did worse than just dance, right? To get those babies out because mommy has things to do. And sour-faced Angela Levitt be like, what is Meghan Markle up wobbly stomach and bending down legs wide so you can almost see their tops. Are you jealous? You're jealous, Angela. You want to be royalty, but they do not want you. And you are jealous. That is why you hate Meghan. Ooh, the sexual tension is hot in Piers Morgan. He'd be like, we're about 2 months away from the sex date. People, how do you go from a dance to a sex date? You know, Piers Morgan is just showing the world how deeply entrenched his sexual obsession of Meghan Markle is. Because this is about Meghan, this is all about Piers. And Piers, let me tell you this, keep Meghan Sussex out of your disgusting, rotten mind.
Yeah. So Piers Morgan, who critiques Meghan every time she shows joy, vulnerability, or success, it's actually giving obsession now. It's giving projection, and it's also giving please lock off. Right? That's what it's giving me about this paper. I mean, it's just giving me that. Anyway, let's just listen to Alex repeat the same thing to Piers Morgan. Maybe, I mean, he didn't even get it then. Probably will, I don't know who he will listen to realize that statements like this are not appropriate, especially when you are a man. You don't even give birth, and you're not even black women, you're not even mixed race. So don't even say anything about that. So anyway, let's continue.
And I understand that you don't like Meghan Markle. You've made it so clear a number of times on this program, a number of times. And I understand that you've got a personal relationship with Meghan Markle, or had one, and she cut you off. She's entitled to cut you off if she wants to. Has she said anything about you since she cut you off? I don't think she has, but yet you continue to trash her.
Okay, I'm done with this.
No.
Sorry, no. Sorry.
So, do you know what? That's
You
pathetic.
can trash me, mate, but not my.
No.
See you later.
I'm being.
Sorry, can't
This
do
is
this.
absolutely diabolical behaviour. I'm sorry, but Piers spouts off on a regular basis, and we all have to sit there and listen. 6:30 to 7 o'clock yesterday was incredibly hard to watch. Incredibly hard to watch.
So the Meghan Markle dancing in the delivery room to start Keisha's the baby mama dance is absolutely the worst thing to have happened to people who are chronically addicted to hating Meghan Markle. Come on, man. You can hate on her. You can say she did granny dirty, dropping the racist bomb in the royal family and whatever, grifting off Netflix and Spotify and, her cooking show, whatever you want. But that is cute. And Meghan has moves. She's getting down low. Harry's doing his thing right there through the middle. They have a cute marriage. The conspiracy theorists are like, oh, it's not even a real baby bump. Look, it's too high. It's fake. It's AI. The plugs aren't even plugged in. That's just a set, not a delivery room. You know, Rob, it reminds me of Jenny Bordelon, who is the LSU alumni association lady who was dancing to get the get in the White House after LSU won the national championship in 2020. We were like, woo! I think Meghan had that moment. Now, if I'm Meghan, don't do anything for a few days. Don't be like, we got one, let's do another. Let it sit for a second. Bask in the glow of this fantastic moment. It's viral and it's good. And if you're a Meghan hater, back off on this one. Admit it.
And he kind of backed out of the shot. James, are you offended by this?
No, not at all. I see a really
Here he comes.
I see a really happy, excited couple about to enjoy the arrival of their newborn child, having a bit of fun. There's the dad's twerking. There you go.
That's it. That's it.
She's just living her life. I mean, yes, she's sharing it on social media, so she knows that She knows the Daily Mail are going to be furious because they're furious with everything that she ever does, it seems to me. But yeah, she's not doing anything wrong. She's just an excited young mum. And I might be wrong. Am I right in thinking that physical activity and a little bit of movement
Like dancing
can help
to move
with the birth and help get things moving? So yeah, I just don't understand why people are so furious with her all the time.
I don't know why.
Around a bit, and then he kind of backed out of the shot. No sure anger there. Actually, stay there. Alison in Suffolk, are you angry as well?
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
Can you explain? Vivian is there. Can you explain why Vivian shouldn't be angry? Because I'm not making any headway.
Okay, right. Firstly, there's been a lot of speculation online, really whole speculation that these babies don't exist. And it was a moon bump. Well, basically, she's shown them that it isn't. As your male guest has said, what's wrong with it? They're a young couple, and I think it's what the royal family need.
Let me just put that to Vivian. I didn't know this, Vivian, but there's apparently some wackos online speculating that they've never actually had any children. So,
well, that is absolutely preposterous. I can't understand that.
No.
But be that as it may, royals don't behave like that. If you go into the royal family, you do not behave like that.
Alison, royals don't behave like that.
No. I'm sorry. I think the royals need to loosen up a bit. They are human beings. We are a long time dead, and I just think this makes them so relatable. And it's a trend online. You only have to look at all the videos.
Yeah.
You know, it's why not? There's nothing wrong with it. And
Vivian?
if she was stood in naked, and then different story. But she's not. It's just a fun video.
Vivian, how about that?
That's so relatable. The royal family is so relatable. I don't agree with that. I have seen the Queen in public at a horse event, but you don't. I mean, the late Queen I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But you don't see the royals. They are very highly protected, and I don't think we want sort of behaviour of showgirls or chorus girls, which is I think how Meghan behaves, like a chorus girl.
Okay, Vivian, thank you so much. Thank you, Alison, as well. Wow, people get cross about stuff.
To the pregnant woman on the couch.
Yeah, time to get up and twerk, guys. I'll do it right here. Just bring me Todd Pyro as a dance partner. Look, people are criticizing Meghan Markle for this. I actually, and I'm not a big Meghan Markle fan, I think this is funny. I think it's endearing. I like to see this. And let me do a Fox News alert here for those who are criticizing her. You are pregnant. You are not dead, okay? So I run in the mornings, and people are like, how do you run when you're pregnant? You can run when you're pregnant. You can dance when you're pregnant. She's dancing just before giving birth. Women are amazing. They do amazing things. I love this. I'm going to send you guys a twerking video from the hospital in just a few weeks. Play it live on air. I'm not actually going to do that because I don't have that kind of talent. I don't twerk in the mirror, but I do run. So.
I'm not going to criticize a pregnant woman on this show. I can't even believe you brought me into this discussion. But I will say that let me go after. It's Harry, right? Harry's the one in there.
Yeah.
What a dork. Harry comes in, he keeps getting in the way of the video. He's like, I want to be in this video. He reminds me of like the guy, get up on the dance floor. He doesn't really want to dance, but he's trying.
Silence, and you're not allowed to discuss anything. That's not how privacy works. Privacy is about the right to own and control what personal information you choose to share with somebody.
What do they really want when it comes to privacy?
It's not them who have said they want privacy. It's
They never said that. They wanted to have a privacy that every person deserves to have. Every human being deserves to have privacy. Choosing what information they would like to share about themselves. When you find a personal information about another person, you don't just share, especially when you know that who that person is. You ask that person and you inform them first that you got information about them. You request their consent whether you want to share or not to share. What they did was they got a letter that Meghan wrote to her father, and then they published that letter without her consent. They're the one that broke the privacy of Meghan. They're the one that intruded on her privacy. So they should stop saying this privacy thing as if Harry and Meghan said they wanted privacy, as if Meghan and Harry wanted to just disappear. They didn't want to disappear. All they want is the privacy that every person deserves to have. All the country have their own privacy. Privacy law exists everywhere. They didn't want you to go and film and stand outside their home and have camera to see what's going on in their backyard and then publish that. Anyway, so Harry actually mentioned this thing, this baby mama dance here in his book here, The Spare. I've got a hard copy of The Spare. So in The Spare, chapter 87, he says something there about that. He said, "We ate and then did the baby mama dance around the hospital room. Nothing but joy and love in that room." Yeah, we can see Harry. It was really joyful. You guys were having a ball with that dance. Yep. All right. Thank you guys for listening. And we'll see you next time. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. See ya.